We're defined by our love, and we love what we desire. It's a good question to ask ourselves. What is it that we love? What do we desire? What gets us up in the morning? What's the thing that unifies us, our sense of self and what it means to be who we are, to be human? Is it love? And what is it that we love? Perhaps it might even be that we have a sense of a fragmented love, and no way of really pulling it together to unify it. These are great questions to ask. It's almost like we're writing our epitaph. What would people say of us? What did he love? What did she love? Jesus showed us what he loved. He loved God, the one he called Father. That's why he's called the Son. His whole orientation was to love and desire God, the Father. But it wasn't that he started that love. It was that he knew that he was loved by the one he called Father. You heard that in the baptism. You are my beloved Son in whom I am well pleased. And he responded to that love with his own desire to love God. It's a mutual self-giving. It's the beginning here, you can see it, what we call the Trinity, the love of Father and Son. But it's also a foundation for self-love, a theology of self-love, if you like, a spirituality of self-love. Because Jesus, because of his love for the Father, he desired whatever the Father loved, and the Father loved him. So it wouldn't be too far to say that Jesus loved himself for God's sake. And that's so different than saying he loved himself for his own sake. He loved himself for God's sake. But also he loved what God loved. If you think of his love, it's not fragmented, it's very wide and broad. It's unified in his love for God and what God loves. And that's why it could include those who are unloved. To see our lives in this light is what it means to be a disciple, to learn, follow Jesus, to learn to love what he loved, the one he called Father.